What is up, everybody? It's time for some Sultai Walkers. We're going to play first. So let's check out our opening hand. Let's see what we got going on. So we've got Liliana, Kiora, Replicate. Yep, this is pretty nice. We're going to keep this a little early Liliana action. Search up get her breeding pool off. Well, no, grab a, Overgrown Tomb off that Pluto Delta. Sorry, I drew a blank for a second. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the, let's go ahead and get the Pluto Delta down. And then we can see what our opponent's got going on once he plays his land. But yeah, this is a nice little hand. You know, curve out. We've got Kiora, we got Liliana, Kiora, then Vraska. So it's pretty nice right there. The only way to make this hand better is if we had Birds of Paradise in our hand. So, but I'll take that. Oh, we got a duress coming in. Non-creature, non-land. So let's see what he chooses. Man, you've got the new border duress, but you're running the expedition. Man, you got to get the old duress, man. That's a cool one. Oh yeah, he takes Liliana. That's what I thought. Okay, so we're gonna crack this. Let's get into. We'll go and get into an Overgrown Tomb, and then put it down tap. There we go. Go for the throat. Swamp, and then pass the turn. Yeah, I guess our opponent's on maybe on Grixis control possibly. No, Esper. I got some Esper action. Okay. Breeding pool. Let's go and put this into play tapped. And they'll go and pass the turn. So now we're looking at getting out Kiora on turn 4 and then following with Vraska. You know, this is maybe Esper tokens or Esper control. Get into the Snapcaster. Okay, so let's go and get down the island. He's got 5 cards in hand. He hasn't played any creatures, so I feel like a Kiora right now would just be walking right into a counterspell. So, yeah, let's. I mean, we're looking at like a remand, maybe, or a mana leak. Yeah. We'll go and give it a shot. See if he's got a counterspell. We got Vraska to follow up next turn if we get another land. Void Shatter. Okay, man. This is a very interesting build we've got going on over here. Okay, let's go and get the Catacombs down, and let's see if we can't stick a. Let's try a Vraska. Now we do need to get into one more blue source for Cryptic Command if we get into that. So I'm gonna go and grab a breeding pool off this one. Yeah, we'll just go and try and see if we can't stick a Vraska now. All right, that one sticks. So we're gonna plus. And then with Vraska, her ultimate is -7, so it's really not that far off from getting to her ultimate, especially if you have doubling season out there. It is just absolutely insane. Alright, so let's get down. Let's go to plus Vraska. Let's get down to Birds of Paradise. Now, I don't know if we're walking into a Supreme Verdict. He hasn't really cast any creatures. Oh, Sphinx Revelation. Okay. Well, then I'm glad we got the Vraska down then. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go for the Vraska Ultimate. You can follow up with the Nissa. Yeah, let's go and do that. Okay. And now let's go ahead and let's get down to Nissa. No, we still have Abrupt Decay and go for the Throat Up. And we'll just go ahead and put a plant token on the battlefield, start plussing her up. So now he needs to. We might be walking into Supreme Verdict right now. But if we are, that's okay. Consume the Meek. Alright, destroy your creature with converted mana cost 3 or less. Can't be regenerated. You got it, man. Alright, so now we're just going to keep pumping up Nissa right now. Pump it up right there. Let's go and get down this Oath of Nissa. See if we can't snag a Planeswalker that's 4 or less. Vraska, yeah, we'll get another shot at Vraska. We're missing on double season. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the turn. Then we can give Vraska another shot next turn. Yeah, and we acted. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're plussing this, so we're getting the plant tokens down. Her ultimate is a -7, so we're going to gain X life and draw X cards with extra number of lanes that we control. You know, we're at 5 lanes right now. Her ultimate's, you know, it is pretty good when you get to go her ultimate. I mean, you're drawing at least, usually 5 cards by the time you get her off. And go off with her. Right, she's coming in for 3 at Nissa. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for the throat. Spell Snare, okay. Worth the shot on that one. And then we'll just go ahead and plus her, get a plant token. That way she'll have to kill. Well, hold on, let's see. Let's get down Vraska. Get down the breeding pool with that and play tapped. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and make another plant token. And then we could have Snapcastered on the go for the throw, but we can do that next round. I wanted to get down Vraska, start plussing her up, because her ultimate's only -7, so. Okay, so he fires up the Creeping Tar Pit. And if he does swing in at Vraska, okay, he chooses not to. So now we'll have Vraska at 7, and then we can snap in Snapcaster on the go for the throat. And then we're going to put this Water Grave into play tapped, and then we're going to pass the turn. Now, he does have 5 cards in hand. I don't know what he's holding on to, but we haven't seen any action on his side. But at least we'll have some more. We'll see. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 7 now, so he can't Snapcaster on to consume the Meek if he's running Snapcaster in there. And what I may do is I may go ahead and plus Vraska one more time. That way we can minus her next turn and still have her start plussing her off the if he has another consume the Meek or something like that. And so if we go Nissa right now, we need 4 for snap. Yeah, well, just enough to do that. So let's go Nissa. And I'll leave up just enough to Snapcaster and go for the throw going. Let's go ahead and yeah, let's get another plant token, and then next turn we can start minusing and start plussing them up. It should be 3, yeah, 3 on each one, so he's not going to have enough mana to activate both. Mystical Teachings. Okay, man. So we get some Esper Teachings over here. Utter End. Exile target non-land permanent. Okay. Should have seen the Mystical Teachings coming in hot. And I don't know if he's probably going for the Utter End. Yeah, he's going to Utter End on Vraska. We don't have any counter spells in the graveyard for Snapcaster. Okay. And he does have just enough mana to fire up the Creeping Tar Pit, and so if he does, we're going to go Snapcaster. Let's wait for him to swing in, and then we'll go for it. Okay. Get some Snapcaster coming in. And then we're gonna go for the throat. And then we'll be able to put counters on all of our creatures next turn. Ooh, Pact of Negation. Alright, man. Excuse me. Yeah, I thought we were gonna jam a Snapcaster in there. No, no, no. It's Pact of Negation time. Alright, man. Alright, so let's see if we can't find a Planeswalker of this Oath right now. And we're just going to keep... this one looks nice. We'll keep this one. Snapcaster Mage. Yeah, we'll get into some Snapcasters. Better than nothing at this point. Get another plant token. And now that we have Snapcaster, and once then we can leave the go for the throat dream. So he's got 5 off the Pact of Negation that he's going to have to pay. And unless he makes a land drop, he's not going to be able to fire up the Creeping Tar Pit. But yeah, we have Nissa tick to 2, so we can, if we want to, we can flash in Snapcaster and put a +1 counter. So looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, put him down to 8. If we want to flash in Snapcaster just to kind of get a +1 counter, and we'll be able to swing in with her. Target player discards 2 cards. Okay, so it's going. Yeah, we're definitely going to go ahead and fire the Snapcaster off. Target, go for the throat. We're going to discard Abrupt Decay. Get into Burnt Catacombs. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the +1 counters coming in. And I'm going to leave, I purposely left the Catacombs in our hand just to represent some type of counter magic. At this point in the game, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we got 7 mana. So when it gets to kind of the grindier part of the game, I usually like to leave a card in my hand just to kind of make him second guess some type of choices. So I don't know. So it's got blue. This might be Supreme Verdict. Aetherling. Alright, man. I'm a huge Aetherling fan. That was really cool that he's got that out there, man. I love me some Aetherling. Digging this guy's build, man. Okay, it's starting to flood out now. So let's go ahead and get this force down. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and... So he can swing in next time for up to 8. So that puts down at 16, so we can just swing in across the board right now. Yeah, so he'll be able to blink in response. Yeah, so he can either plus Aetherling or he can fire up the Colonnade. Either way, he's going to spend a lot of mana doing that. So let's just go ahead and swing in, because he can just make it unblockable. So, yeah. So he blocks out the Snapcaster. Oh, we get condemned on the plant token. Okay, man. Alright, so we do get in for 3. Knock him down to 5. Now with this Aetherling, let's see. Let's do some blue mana. So yeah, blue mana unblockable. It's not going to matter. We don't have any creatures out there. But he's going to have to pump it at least 4. And then he has just enough mana to fire up one of his main lands. But he may just go in the Aetherling route right now and leave the main lands on defense. Yep. Yeah, Aetherling was one of the first. Like, I opened it up at my the Dragon's Maze pre-release. It was like one of the first pre-releases I went to, and I was like, Whoa, that's really cool, man. So, yeah, I just fell in love with it, man. It's just a fun card. Uh, Oh, that was weird. Okay, get into Birds of Paradise. Not exactly what the doctor ordered, but we're going to get it down. And right now, if we swing in, he's got a Shambling Vince with the life link. He'll be able to gain some life on that one. So we're going to go and hold off right now. But yeah, it's like I went to that Dragon's Maze pre-release, and I didn't really know Magic that well, and so opening Aetherling was very. Oh, we got far and away. Gotcha. We're going to sacrifice a plane token. But Aetherling was one of the first cards where, like, I was just getting into Magic, and so you look at this card right here. It's got all those abilities, and it may seem like simple to your Magic brain, but imagine just like approaching it from only having like a couple weeks under your belt, and even then you've only just played like Magic with one buddy. I was just kind of like, because basically it was one of those things where I didn't know how to sequence, like announcing that I want to exile him, he can't be blocked. I didn't know the steps in Magic, so or at least how to conduct myself in a tournament setting. And I don't know why he keeps bouncing Aetherling. I guess for fun, or I guess to get oh no, excuse me, to get a blocker. Okay, that makes sense. Get into Liliana. Okay, let's get Liliana down. Is he gonna be able to swing in and knock out Liliana? Yeah, and so even if we get Liliana down plus Aetherling, yeah, this deck takes a long time. I'm going to scoop this one up because we'll go for the Liliana plus, then he has a bunch of mana. Yeah, we'll go and scoop this one up, man. We're at 16 minutes through game one, so we need to get this show on the road. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's bring in Dispel. I like the Thought Seizes in this one. Bring in the Negates. He's got some big clunky spells over there. I'm not going to bring in the Dismember. Okay, so as far as Abrupt Decay goes, yeah, he didn't really have anything that we needed to target with Abrupt Decay. Here's Aetherlings and Manlands. I like Remand, Negate, Mana Leak, Thought Seize. Need to go down on 4 cards. Let's go down on Doubling Season. That's Doubling Season is just kind of one of those, like it's in there. If you can get into Doubling Season, cool. If you can't, that's usually one of the first things that you're going to cut. Excuse me. And I like Ashiok as a way to mill them out, to kind of win out. And let's see, what else do we need to go? I like 2 Snapcasters, Painful Truce. May go down on 1 Vraska. Let's go down on 1 Remand. There we go. I like that. Still keeping a nice little Planeswalker spread. But yeah, so I got that Aetherling during it's really cool that he's playing with Aetherling. I got it during my pre-release, and I don't know, man, it was fun. Like, and it's just always Aetherling has always been a pet card of mine ever since that pre-release, where it's in my cube. You know, doesn't really need to be in there, but I like it. And if you're familiar with, actually, excuse me, one second. If you're familiar with RK Post, the artist, I had him draw on my Aetherling and make it. I know he did the original Aetherling or the Morphling, but I had him draw on that one and made my Aetherling into Samurai. So that was pretty cool, man. It was the first card alter that I ever had made. So it's just cool in Magic whenever you have those pet cards that you just really love. So we're gonna go ahead and play first. Let's see what we get into. Yeah, I don't mind this. I got a nice little plane. We need to get into one more land. We've got a nice little curve on that one. Yeah, we're going to keep. Okay, let's go and get down Misty, and then we'll just go and pass the turn for right now. Yeah, if we can hit our land, so we've got Liliana following up with Kiora. But it looks like we've got some hand disruption coming in right now. Inquisition of Kozilek. So as far as what he can take, he's got Painful Truce and Dispel. So we'll see what he gets into. Liliana's like, hey, come on, take me. I don't care. The sassy planeswalker, man. The painful truth, okay. Now, as far as cracking right now, we need double black, we also need double green. We're not getting down anything next. Yeah, I may actually go and wait on this Misty right now. Get into Swamp. Awesome. Okay, let's get down the Catacombs and we can crack both on our opponent's turn. And it probably, with him taking Painful Truths, he probably has another hand disruption, so we're probably going to miss out on Liliana. But let's see if we can draw into one more land. We'll get Kior or Guruk down. Duress. Yes, indeed. Okay, so it takes the Liliana, gets down the Colonnade. Let's go and crack this Misty. Let's get into a breeding pool. We need one more green source. We'll get into an Overgrown Tomb. Ooh, get into another Overgrown Tomb. Okay, so let's go and put this into play tapped. And then next time we can play Islands. Not Islands. We can play Swamp, and then we'll have Kiora or Guruk getting down. Definitely going to go for Kiora just because it's one of the best ways to grind it out. Now, well, we may go for Guruk first just to kind of do a little counter spells test. He's got 5 cards in hand. Yeah, let's go and do that. Let's go for Guruk. So we got green, green. And if he's got a counter spell, cool. If he doesn't, then awesome. We'll go and take that. Untap 2 lands. So now we have Remand up. And we should be able to get down Kiora next turn since he didn't counter anything. Yeah, we should be able to, go for Kiora on this one. Get into Liliana. Okay, so let's add blue and black. Untap 2 lands. Oh, dang it, accidentally clicked on that one. Sorry, guys. Well, we can still do, yeah, it's about, I knew I clicked on the tap one, but it said I clicked on that one. Mystical Teachings. Yeah, let's go and fire that Remand off on that one. But either way, we can still get down Liliana, so that it's not the end of the world. Yeah, you gotta watch. If you're playing online, you gotta watch your mouse click sometimes. So we'll just up to 1 target creature gets that, and go and minus Liliana. So we're looking at him trying to fire off a Mystical Teachings, probably. But he's gonna have to do it now because we do have Dispel in our hand. But yeah, if we only have 1 blue source, so. And if he passes the turn, I love that. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's add blue. Let's add green. Untap 2 lands. Click on the tapped lands this time. Let's do Birds of Paradise. And see if we can't stick a Kiora right now. Go and plus Liliana. And go and get down a Kiora. And then we'll go and plus on the Colonnade because that's the only man land he has right now. And then now, if he tries to go for that Mystical Teachings, we do have Dispel coming out. Dispel right there, counter target instant. Okay. So now we've got Kiora locked down on the Colonnade. He needs to get to 1 more man land to start complicating things. We're 2 away from the Liliana ultimate. And we're also, we're getting to the point now where we can kind of start making some beast tokens. And then we can get into the Stampede effect. Mystical Teachings, okay. And then he can, it'll just be Liliana that he can exile on that Celestial Purge. Get double Oath of Nissa. Okay, so let's go ahead and plus on the Colonnade. Now we can start getting into some. Let's fire this Oath of Nissa off real quick. We're going to grab islands, that way we have our 2nd blue source. Put those on the bottom. Let's play Island. Let's go ahead and let's go Oath of Nissa one more time. We're going to keep this one. This one looks pretty cool. Oh, Nissa. Yeah, we'll take some Nissa. Put those on the bottom. Let's go ahead and get down Nissa. Put a +1 plant counter. And then now, I think now we're going to, we can make a couple tokens and we can get into a stampede effect off Guruk. So we're minus go to 5, minus go to 4. Yeah, let's start making some beast tokens. Because we're tapped out, so we don't need the lands untapped. And then we look at Kior. Yeah, okay, I like that. So what we can do is, we can get another beast token. We can minus Nissa if we want to, put a +1 counter on all of our creatures. And then we can try and set up a Guruk Stampede type effect. Now we do have to watch out for Consume the Meek. We did see that last game. That's the thing with this deck, man. It takes a lot of time, a lot of setting up, man. I've played a lot of games where you're getting down to the nitty gritty. Like I recorded like a 50-minute match yesterday or something, and I was so tried to record another game after that. Let's see what he goes with. He might go for Consume the Meek on this one, on Mystical Teachings. Utter End, exile target permanent. All right. So what I'd love to get into some Snapcaster shenanigans. Oath of Nissa. Okay, so if we plus on Kiora on the Colonnade, we make a token off Guruk Wild Speaker. He's going to cast Celestial Colonnade. I mean, not cast Celestial Colonnade. Yeah, let's go and fire Oath off real quick. And we'll go and keep the new one. I like the new one. Looks a little bit better. Kiora, because we got backup Super Secret Kiora. Okay, so we're going to put Kiora in our hand. Put those on the bottom. And now we have an ultimate ready to go. We have that fogged out. Let's go ahead and... yeah, if we're going for a big... yeah, we'll go and get another plant token. That way we can mine this, and we'll get another 3/3 beast token. And then we'll be set up to set up a Stampede. We'll do the Stampede math here in just a second. So he has Utter End in his hand. He's going to be able to exile target permanent. If he does go for Kiora, then we get down Kiora and plus the Colonnade next turn. So looking at 3, 6. Looking at 6 right now. Oh, we got a duress. Okay, man. Go for it. So we got 6, and if we minus Nissa, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be 11. Exile Kiora. So we're looking at 11. Then we minus Guruk. It's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So we're looking at 26. Should be enough. He's only got 2 cards and 3 mana up. So we're gonna go for the I'm gonna go for the win right now. So Painful Truce. Okay, yeah. The worst comes to worst if he has some type of shenanigans. All right, so let's go ahead and put a +1 counter on each creature we control. Let's go ahead and creatures you control get +3/+3. And then let's go, well, we can go in Painful Truce. Yeah, because either way, if he has something during his combat steps. So we've got green, black, blue. That way if we draw into some type of kill spell or something. Oh, yeah, he scoops it up. Okay, so we had it on the trample demo. Yeah, I was just seeing if we can get into something like a go for the throat or something like that. Okay, so we closed it out right there. Now, as far as changing anything else, I like to dismember. I like go for the throat. I like the thoughts that, yeah, there's nothing else that really we want to change on this one. Painful Truce. Could maybe go down on one more land to get into a remand to get that Mystical Teachings. Yeah, I may do that. Let's go down on one Watery Grave. And we'll bring in a remand. Okay. On to game 3. Okay, so we got Liliana, a little early hand disruption. Mana, yeah, this is good. We'll go and keep this one. Yeah, now we're at 10 minutes each, so you do have to watch out with this deck, man. It's definitely going to time pretty much every time. So let's go and get down Overgrown Tomb, fire this Thoughtseize off, see what he's got cooking in the kitchen. So we got a Cryptic Command, we have an Esper Charm, then we have a Gut Shot. Good to know about that Gut Shot. We got a Flooded Strand, and then a Polluted Delta. Let's go ahead and we have a Dispel on that Cryptic Command. We have a Dispel on the Esper Charm. Yeah, I'm going to go and take the Esper Charm because I want to save Dispel for that Cryptic Command. Yeah, we'll go and take that. Alright, so now we're looking okay as far as getting down Liliana pretty quick and to play around the Cryptic Command. Alright, so it gets down Polluted Delta. Let's go ahead and get down our Polluted Delta. And then we still have Mana Leak in case he draws into something fun and fancy. Okay, yeah, we're looking at getting. He'll have 3 mana, so he's going to be just away from Cryptic Command. But if he wants to Cryptic and then bounce, he can do that. But we shall see. Let's go and crack this Polluted Delta. And we need double black. We've got Breeding Pool right there. So let's go and get into a Watery Grave in case we get into our own Cryptic Command. We need to kind of start getting our blue mana up. So his hand right now, it's Cryptic Command, Gut Shot, Flooded Strand. So he'd have to crack, and he can bounce it during it. I'm trying to figure out if we want to go ahead and slam this Overgrown Tomb and get down to Liliana. There's 2 cards in his hand we don't know about. Yeah, let's go and do it. Well, I'm trying to figure out if we want to wait until turn 4. That way, if he wants to Cryptic Command, we can Dispel on the Cryptic Command. And then, yeah, I may do that. I think I kind of like having Dispel on the back end. Just put that into play tap. Yeah, I think it... Because right now, if we had another Planeswalker, I would just throw Liliana down. But if Liliana's kind of our only little hope right now. If Liliana's our last hope, God, that's bad. Then I'd like to get her down with Dispel backup. I feel bad for making that joke. Okay, so now he's got 4 mana. He's probably going to be tempted to fire that Cryptic Command off. And, yeah, we'll just go and put down Misty. Oh, we're going to do Super Secret Backup Liliana. So let's go and get Liliana down. Maybe he'll fire up that the Cryptic Command. That's what I'm hoping for. I'll fire up that Cryptic Command. Well, we're going to fire up our Misty. Okay, so let's get into... we need to get into one more blue source for any Cryptic Commands we get into. We've already got 2 on green. Double Breeding Pool. Yeah, let's go and get that. Dispel. Boom, shakalaka. Counter target spell. So now we're going to plus Liliana, click OK. And we are off to the races. So in his hand right now is, yeah, he's only got down 1 Flooded Strand. So his hand has got Shot and Flooded Strand that we know about. There's 3 other cards that we don't know. Duress. Alright, that was pretty good. I'll take that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get down Misty and fire up Liliana. Now, he is, as far as Celestial Colonnade goes, he's 1 mana away from getting Colonnade up and running. Yeah, and he does have that Flooded Strand in his hand, so he's going to be able to fire up the Colonnade next turn. But it's just going to, excuse me, just going to knock it down to 1. So we'll need to get into one more Planeswalker to get around it. You know, a Kiora right now would be awesome to get her locked down. So it gets down Flooded Strand. And that's probably what we're going to see now is the colony getting fired up. Okay, exactly what happens. So he's coming in hot at Liliana, I would assume. It could be coming in at us, man. Nope, coming in at Liliana. Got it, man. Knocks her down to 1. Got a gut shot 1 on Liliana. Okay, there we go. So now we give her the. So now he's got 2 cards in hand. We have no clue what the 2 cards in his hand are now because after he fired that gut shot off. So let's go ahead and get down blue, 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 blue. So we don't have to shock it in. I'm just going to get a watery grave down. Get into Cryptic Command. So if we get down Liliana, he's just going to fire it up and then get that going. So let's go ahead and put down Breeding Pool into play tapped, and then we'll have Cryptic Command to hopefully get into another card next turn. And if anything, we can just bounce the Colonnade. Yeah, we can bounce the Colonnade and get in a quick Liliana activation. Yeah, we could either bounce the Colonnade, draw a card, or counter whatever he's got going on. We are at the 7-minute mark, so we do need to kind of keep up with our time. Esper Charm, draw 2 cards. Yeah, I may go and counter that and draw a card. Well, counter target spell, return target permanent. Yeah, I think I'm going to go on the Colonnade on that one. Let's go blue, blue, blue. Okay. Nissa, Voice of Zendikar. Okay, so now we've got 2 3-mana planeswalkers to get down. So let's go and get down. Let's go black, black, green. And we'll have enough to get down Liliana. I mean Nissa after that. Get down Nissa. Ooh. Almost F6 past that one. Ooh, that was scary. Get down a plant token. Alright, so now he's going to have to choose which one he wants to swing at. Even just getting into a Snapcaster would be beautiful. That way we can fire up this Colonnade and counter. I'm not counter it, destroy it. Or actually drawing into Cure would be really good too. So he's going for Nissa first. And we could minus on Liliana. Get in a little bit of card draw. Because we can plus, it'll go to 1. Yeah, let's go and minus. Bring back Birds of Paradise. Let's go ahead and get down the Catacombs, get down Birds of Paradise. And then, well, yeah, we'll go and pass the turn. So he's got the Colonnade on Liliana if he wants to do that. But yeah, actually, if he starts firing up the Colonnade and coming at us, you know. Yeah, you got it, man. Okay, Colonnade gets fired up. Coming in at Liliana, gonna knock her out. Our last hope is gone. She's gone into the graveyard. And then let's go ahead and fire up this Catacombs. Gonna crack this bad boy. Let's get into let's get into another Breeding Pool. Put that in play tapped. Nissa, Voice of Zendikar. Okay, let's get Nissa down. It's better than nothing at this point. Yeah, if we plus it, he's going to have to swing into Nissa. If we minus, then he might be tempted to... We're only looking at 3 points of damage, dropping down to 12. I want him to swing into Nissa right now. And listen, he's still got 2 cards in hand. Colonnade gets fired up. Man, if we can just get into Snapcaster or Dismember or something like that. Coming in at Nissa. Get into Urborg. Yeah, we'll just go and hold on to that one. Yeah, we could have blocked with Bird of Paradise, but it's just, at this point, I was going to leave Birds of Paradise up to stop the combat switch, because it'll just take 3 steps for him to swing in at us. Okay, block right there. Gurik Wild Speaker. Okay, let's go and get down Gurik. Let's go green, green. Untap 2 lands. And then, yeah, we'll just go and hold off on Urborg. Yeah, I don't know if he's got any type of black spells he wants to cast over there. Now he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Fires up the Colonnade, and he does have enough to fire up the Creeping Tar Pit too, but I guess he opts not to. Alright, so we get Colonnades coming in, the Wild Speaker. Get into Snapcaster, beautiful. Okay, finally. So we'll go ahead and play Urborg. And then now we can Snapcaster on Go for the Throat and take care of that Colonnade. Okay, so he fires up Mystical Teaching. Let's see what he's going for right now. Yeah, we could have Snapcaster Dispelled, but Cryptic Command. Okay, so we just play around that one. So now he knows about Snapcaster in our hand now. So let's see if he wants to fire up Creeping Tar Pit. He might just go Creeping Tar Pit and leave up Cryptic Command now instead of Colonnade. Now we'll have just enough to get down. Yeah, with Vigilance, he'll have just enough to get down Cryptic Command. But we'll go and force the issue. Yeah, I'm going to go and jam it right now. So let's go Snapcaster. So he's got Spell Snare. Alright, man. And now we know his other card is Cryptic Command. So counters that one right there. Drops us down to 6. Let's see what we get into. Get into Island, our lifesaver. It's not going to do anything. Yeah, so he's got Cryptic Command next turn. Alright, man. Good game. Alright, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.